What's up, Miata people? You guys good today? I'm with my brand new friend Jesus.
All right, nice to
Jesus,
meet you all.
tell me about what the deal is with this car.
All right, we're sitting here in a 1997 Mazda Miata M Edition. So it's got the beautiful green mica, metallic paint, exclusive for the year, wooden accents, M Edition badges and everything. Only 3,000 were made for the year. And yeah, that's where we're sitting at right now. These beautiful back roads.
Right on. This is Back Road 1967, just past the castle for the local people. Um, Tell me, what kind of cars did you like growing up?
Well, I mean, growing up, of course, with Need for Speed and all the Gran Turismos and stuff, I tend to go more towards the Japanese side of thing, the JDMs. You got the Supra, the RX-7, the R34 GTR. All those holy grail, the Acura NSX. I can't forget about that one.
Yeah,
All this holy grails of just like Japanese engineering. So that's kind of what I was into. I wasn't really into the muscle cars or the imports, like imports as in like Europeans. But that's kind of my thing growing up, and I mean, that's kind of where all the roads that led me to this car right now. Being really liking the old Japanese cars.
right on. And I definitely understand the engineering and thought process is actually not like any other manufacturer that I've found. And I've driven a lot, had a lot of different brands, but
Right.
nothing has been like my Japanese cars. They really haven't. Um, what was your first car?
So my first car was, well, first of all, I was born in Venezuela. I
Okay.
wasn't born in the U.S. So I moved here when I was 19 years old. I'm now 23. And my first car I bought when I was 20 years old. I had to save up for it. It was a Mazda, of course, Mazda Speed 6, all-wheel drive. I got the turbo 2.3, 2.4, I think, cylinder, 300 horsepower. I mean, it was a blast. That was a car that I learned to drive stick on. So, I mean, I've always had a soft spot for the Mazda Speeds, and
Those are great cars.
they
I
are.
mean, all-wheel drive, that much horsepower.
Yeah.
I
For,
mean,
for a
seriously,
first car, that might be a little too much,
I wasn't
but,
going to say that, but that's
but
cool though.
yes, I definitely had a blast with that car.
So, do you still have that car?
I do not have it. I sold it. I had it for a year. I kind of wanted to get into something because it was four doors.
Yeah,
I wanted to get into something smaller, more compact, kind of have like that raw sports car experience. So I sold it, and then that was when my look for my next car started. I had a bunch of cars, 350Zs, MR2s, whatever you name it. I had it in my mind, but I
right.
also always had a soft spot for the Mazda Miatas, and but the right one wasn't approaching. I looked at a few. They were like rusted. I wasn't trusting the maintenance, the records and stuff like that.
Right. It's hard, isn't it?
It really is. Like, people underestimate, oh, not anymore, but like it's well known how hard it is to find a clean first generation Mazda Miata nowadays.
True.
But I was lucky to came across this one, and I mean, I had to pull the trigger on it, of course.
Right. So you started when you were looking for another car, you were thinking about a Miata.
Yes, that was always in the back of my
That
mind.
was the goal, was a
Exactly.
Miata.
Yes.
Okay. How did you find this car?
So, I mean, endless nights browsing through Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, all the used car websites. And then one night I was just thinking about why am I not trying, Craigslist? I tried it before. I didn't really have any luck with it. But I opened Craigslist, I looked up for Mazda Miata, and there was this one, green one, just posted only an hour or like 35 minutes ago. And it was listed for $8,000, 28,000 miles. So I was like, this can't be real. Like, this has to be like a fake listing. But still, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try my luck. Emailed the guy. He didn't respond for like 3 hours. To which I thought, okay, the car is definitely sold,
Right.
right?
Right.
And then like 8 p.m. comes, I get a call, and it's this guy with kind of a funny accent that was talking to me about the car, and that's when I kind of started to think, okay, like this is legit. Like, this car, like it's real. So, I mean, I was ready to, it was 3 hours away. I was ready to make that drive right then and there.
Right.
But we kind of decided to make it the next day for, safety purposes. And we did. Beautiful drive, Bloomington, Indiana. I went there. It was this guy. Well, the story about the car is it belonged to his dad. It was a German guy that was born in Germany that had to move back to the U.S. Because his dad had passed away, unfortunately.
Right.
So you had to sell all of his dad's stuff, the house, the cars, the bikes, all the memorabilia that he had, and within that memorabilia was this car. So I drove there. I mean, the guy was really nice. You can tell that he really appreciated what his dad had done with this car. Keeping it as is. He bought it. The guy bought it brand new, and he drove it for a little bit. But I think he kind of like, I don't know if he got scared of driving it or he just wanted to keep it so like pristine that he didn't really want to put miles on it.
Right.
And then also, I think he kind of got more interested towards the motorcycles. He had a couple of BMWs, a Yamaha. So that's kind of where this car just kind of sat in the garage for, God knows how many years, 15, 20 years.
Well, and that would explain why it's got so few miles. I mean, say it again, because nobody's going to believe you.
We're very close to approaching the 28,000 mile mark. When I bought it, it had only 24,000 miles. So I put a little over 4,000 miles in the span of a couple years. So I drive it a lot. I like to drive it, enjoy it, of course.
And that's what it's for.
Exactly.
And so when you saw it, I know you said that you were looking at different things and this one just popped up, but did you know what the M classification was? Did you know? I'm sure you researched it afterwards, but
yes.
Did you know what it was at first?
I had a slight idea of the special editions. I was really interested in the 1995 M edition, which it was this beautiful, kind of like dark red, kind of purple-ish color with the BBS multi-spoke wheels.
Right.
So I kind of knew what the M edition standard for, but I wasn't sure, how rare it was or how it affects the value of the car. If it's like people really look for them or they don't really care for them. But I mean, I was gladly surprised to see that, there's a really large community of people that really want the M editions because they're, they have the special colors. This one specifically is the last NA, is a 97. So we got the last year of the NA with a 1.8 motor, with it being an M edition. So it's really it really is a really special car, and I mean, I'm really grateful for being able to find it and being able to buy it, of course.
That's what's so crazy about it, because it's special on all four corners. Every way you look at it, it's a special car. Plus, it's very limited.
Yes.
So
exactly.
That's crazy. So now I know why you bought this particular car, and the price. You told me the price.
Yeah.
That's insane. I mean, I did any Miata with less than 30,000 miles on it for, what'd you say, $8,000?
Yes.
I mean, come on, I'd drive to Bloomington as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I know why you got this particular car, and I'm happy for you because it's very unique. And do you think that this car helps you define your personality, or how is this car? I don't want to say invaded, but how has this car taken over a portion of your personality?
Well, I mean, I was always a car guy. So with me getting this car, it was like, I feel like it opened up a lot of possibilities. It's so fun to just be driving down the road and, see people staring at your car, asking you what it is. I mean, there's a lot of people that are not familiar with the Miata, believe it or not.
Right.
And so I've had a lot of older gentlemen, ask me, what type of car is that? Because, I think they reminisce of the old MGs and all that stuff.
Yep.
They might think it's one of those, but I was like, it's a Mazda, it's a Miata. Like, oh, no way. So it's really, I like how it has helped me, open up a lot of conversations and, a lot of connections with it. Just meeting new people. I've always liked to, talk about the car. You know, I'm never gonna say no, I'm busy. You know, it's like I always like to nerd out about cars.
Yeah, no, that's not your personality. From what I know of you, that's so not what you would do.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
busy. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, no, I gotta go. No,
That's
that's
right.
not. I would stop and talk to you for 30 minutes about my car, about your car, about any previous cars you've had.
What your wife's car is.
Exactly. What your wife's, yeah, what's your daily? What is like? I just like to geek out about cars. That's just who I am.
Awesome. Well, that's because you're a Miata people,
Exactly.
and that's why you're here, because you understand the value of these cars. Have you said that you put 4,000 miles on it since you got it? Have they been on any trips or any? What's the longest you've driven it? I know you said you came back from Bloomington.
Yeah, yeah. Funny enough, that was the longest drive I've had in the uninterrupted drive that I've had in this car. Um, I haven't really done any road trips or anything like that. We have one planned for August. You know, we're going to go to the Tail of the Dragon in Tennessee, the Miatas at the Gap, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be the first trip, my first trip with this car. So, you know, I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to make the most out of the summer, you know, do as many trips, as many car shows, events, whatever.
Right on.
You name it, I'll be there because I
Right
really
on.
want to enjoy this nice weather with, you know, with a top-down car.
And part of that too is the Mazda community. You know, the Miata community. You've engulfed yourself in the local club here
Yes.
and become a member of that, and that's kind of give you a really good network of people to bounce ideas off of and talk to about parts or customization and stuff like that. So that's another good thing about Miata is
Yes.
it becomes a big family, you know, and that's what's cool about it.
Yeah, I've always been a lone wolf. After I bought this car, you know, I wasn't really into the
So-
groups or the shows. I was just
Right.
like really doing my thing. And then I learned that that's just not the way to do things. If you want to like talk to people and you want to have fun and go on trips and do events, it's like you really have to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that, you know, the Mazda community is just so welcoming of any new members, and it's been a great journey to, you know, learn the local scene, and you know, I'm really looking forward to the trip. You know, talk to a lot of people. So I'm definitely not disappointed with my intention of coming out of my comfort zone and talk to a lot more people. You know.
Well, see, so that goes back to how this Miata changed you.
Yes.
And it has, because
has.
now you're not so much a lone wolf, although we all need that time. But,
Exactly.
But now you're more sociable, and that was an experience that a Miata can only offer.
Yeah. You're right.
All right, Jesus. This has been awesome. You've been really good to talk to.
Yeah. Likewise, it's been a pleasure. I mean, I always love going for a drive, and the fact that I can talk to somebody that's so passionate about cars as I am, you know, it really makes it a whole lot better.
I think they call that nerds.
Yeah, no, geeks, nerds, however you want to
Right.
call them, I don't care.
Right. Well, again, man, this is one of the cleanest NAs I've ever seen.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
you know, I'm glad that you looked into it, one, and two, that you know what you have and you take care of it.
I do.
I mean, the engine bay is clean. I mean, you don't see that.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
people care, and you care.
I do
and
all the work
that's-
myself. You know, do my oil changes. I do all the maintenance that's supposed to be done. I don't think I can let somebody else touch the mechanical aspects of this car.
That's because you love this car,
Yes,
and
yes.
you'll never get off my car.
Yeah.
And then you won't be able to trust it either. You know, if you
Right.
do it, you know it's done right, or
Right.
to your standards.
Exactly. I mean, I try to make things as right as possible. You know, do all the torque
That's
specs
awesome
and
that
everything.
you're working on this car yourself too, because I mean that puts you in a whole nother category. You know, it really does.
Yeah.
So I'm very jealous, but I'm really glad that I know who has it, and I know that you actually care about what's up. So that lets me sleep at night. But I'm still upset about you having this car, and it's not in my garage. But anything else you want to tell me?
I mean, I feel like we covered pretty much everything that I would like to talk about with, you know, to this car. It's still, I've only had it for a couple years, and I mean, we'll see how it goes. I plan to keep it for a long time. So I mean, as you're gonna see it around town a lot. So
That's
anything that I do to it, I'll definitely let you know so you can check
right
it
on,
out.
right on. And you're part of the community here now. You
Yes,
join.
Miatas of Lexington right
Yeah,
now. Yes.
and that's awesome. I think we have at this point it's like 71 members.
Yeah, and it's
and
growing.
It's huge.
Yeah. Every day.
But that's the community you want in, and we all care about these cars. So
That's right.
with that, I'll let you guys go. We appreciate you tuning in and watching the video. Jesus is the man. If you want to talk about God knows anything,
Yeah.
We've had a great conversation during this ride. So thanks again. You are Miata people. You are Miata people. And we'll catch up with you next time.